Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how to avoid twisting the wrist at the keyboard, which is basically this motion where your hand is turned at an extreme angle to your arm. We're going to talk about why this is important to avoid, and we're going to talk about how to apply solutions to not do this at the keyboard. Okay, so first what we have to do is we have to talk about why it's important to avoid twisting the wrist. Now, I already kind of alluded to that, and the biggest reason is that it puts a lot of strain in the wrist. To make a long story short, basically in your arm, you have muscles at the rear of your forearm which attach to tendons, and those tendons go through your wrist. It's actually called the carpal tunnel. It's like this little tunnel where the tendons go through, and then they attach to your fingers. Now what happens when the wrist is at an extreme angle, like say that, the tendons basically have to bend around this corner, and it puts a lot of strain on them. Your fingers don't work as easily, puts a lot of tension there, and you can actually just try that. You can bend your hand to the side and then move your fingers, and notice that especially 5 and 4 feel especially awkward. Put your hands straight and then wiggle them, and notice that they don't feel like that. So that's the main reason we want to avoid twisting. Besides the fact that it just makes moving your hands, or your fingers rather, harder, it also can, if you do it a lot, it can cause a lot of strain on the wrist. And when those tendons have to sort of like bend around the corner through the carpal tunnel, it can irritate them, and then they can become inflamed, which is what's known as carpal tunnel syndrome. And again, it's not that you can never bend your wrist or move it to these positions. There's sometimes where your wrist has to be able to move. But the point is we don't want to play very much in that position because it's awkward and it's tense, and it can cause those tendons to get inflamed. So let's jump over to the keyboard, and I'm going to show you a couple of simple examples of how you can play in the black key area without any kind of issues, and it actually makes a lot of things much easier. Okay, so if we look at that first example, we have this arpeggio that goes up. That's all straightforwards. Arpeggio that comes down. Now, my thumb is going to end on a black key. Now, even if my thumb is on the outer edge of that black key, notice that I have to play E flat and then F. Now see how my 5th finger is in the black key area. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This has been a Patreon preview. If you're interested and would like to see the full video, go ahead and head over to my Patreon page. Link is down in the description. For as little as $5 a month, you can gain instant access to this video and much more. I post weekly on Patreon articles, links to helpful resources, behind the scenes video, and of course, full-length tutorial videos. It's a really great way that you can help support me as a creator and as a teacher here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.